go. It's been raining off and on all day in Blacksburg. It is dry at the moment. And it'll come out to the 25 to get things going. John McNulty, his first year at BC, so a lot of new faces really on both sides of the football for this game. Jurkovic, his first throw, and that's going to be picked off. Intercepted by Chapman. Chapman down the sideline. Armani Chapman.
Basically what happens, Jurkovic's going to throw this ball out to his right. And basically what happens is Chapman just squeezes him to the sideline. You see, Williams is out of bounds. You know, you've got to leave enough room. Down at the bottom of the screen, he just gets pushed to the sideline, and they run out of room. It's basically one-on-one. And that jam right there, squeezing him, doesn't leave Jurkovic anywhere to throw the football. It's a heck of a play by Chapman and gives the Hokies phenomenal field position.
A 33-yard interception return to the left shoulder Wells. He's going to hand to him, and straight ahead he goes. He's in for a touchdown. Jalen Holston for 6. The senior from Stockbridge, Virginia, gets the Hokies on the board.
Listen, basically you get these guys up front. Go score with your man. Get him in the end zone and watch what happens. They don't get the initial surge, but then eventually they do, continuing to push. And Holston's able to punch it in, and Virginia Tech, good way to open up, which Holston does.
William Ross, the sophomore kicker, on for the point after. And he sticks it. And a terrific start for the Hokies. Jurkovic looking for some magic here on this throw. Had some time. Now rolling, looking downfield. Flings that one, and it's broken up by the Hokies. Man, was it electric tonight. Come enter Sandman. So first down and 10 for the Hokies. Holston's going to run it. And fire to him, and it's going to be Gosnell to make the catch.
To his left, he's trying to work Blumrick in the flat first, doesn't like it. And here comes Gosnell in the over route. Once the lights come on, but even coaches are curious.
3rd and 6 for Wells, stepping up. Eludes one tackle, getting free of another. Still on his feet. And a big carry for 12 yards for the quarterback and a first down.
Live to play another down.
And so far, he is 5 of 7, 31 yards passing. 3rd down and short. Holston finds an opening and jumps ahead as he'll pick up a first down.
Just even getting lined up correctly before the snap, BC defensively.
Wells finds an open receiver. It's going to be Blumrick. He shucks the tackler and gets across the 20-yard line. He's proving very tough to bring down on the first hit. Connor Blumrick, a 13-yard gain.
He said he's one of the few guys who's been in my shoes in this offense who's not in the room. And he says you understand what you're going.
From William Ross, the sophomore from Rock Hill, South Carolina. This is going to be 49 yards, this attempt. And the kick is up on the way, and the kick is good from 49.
That obviously doesn't help going on the road, playing a conference opponent.
Wells back to work, and a great big hole opening up for a long run for King. King headed for the end zone, and in he goes for a touchdown. A 65-yard romp.
Watch what happens, a pin and pull. Tight end is going to pin the defensive end. The tackle is going to pull to kick out, give you better angles, and then pull the center up onto this linebacker. It's a pin and pull with the center also pulling and leading up on that linebacker. It's blocked perfectly. Good job of King of setting up the block downfield. That's really good all the way around. That's an excellent job by the offensive line, and then King doing really good work in the open field with some help from Jaden Blue.
Putting the pedal down here early on. Opening minutes of the second quarter. And it is up, and it is good to make it 17-0.
Especially since they're not getting much movement with their offensive line.
3 wideouts to the right side for Boston College. Barfield with a catch, but he is upended for a loss on the play. It's going to be a loss of 4.
An accurate throw by Jurkovic. Because he spins Barfield around.
And an air of desperation early for Jurkovic and BC. Here they come again. And he's going to be stopped once more as he's dragged down. Garbutt and Pollard up front. They came on him strong in a loss of 4.
It's a speed rush out here. The tackle loses, and then you're going to end up winning inside. And so basically, Jack Conley, who's filling in at left tackle, just gets beat on the speed rush, and then the pursuit by Paul.
And Zay Flowers, who has been a non-factor in the game as a wide receiver for Boston College, back to receive. And that'll take a bounce, and he'll let it roll. It keeps on rolling. A Hokies bounce all the way down to the 5-yard line. That's a 66-yard kick.
See here, probably room, at a minimum, room to field it. And by not catching it, Virginia Tech looks like they pick up about another 20 yards.
BC is -6 on the ground tonight. Hand off again, Garwo, and again, absolutely nothing there up front as he is denied by Garbett. Yeah, this is just about survival on 3rd and 13. On the snap, deep in his end zone, running now, throws it out short, and again, unable to turn it into any kind of a gain, just a 2-yard pickup.
They didn't need the skill position players to step up and help this offensive line.
2nd and 10 at the 32. He wants to put it in the air again. He's going to be hit from behind and dragged down once again, this time by Cole Nelson.
Yeah, and again, it's Klein, the right tackle, and he's just got no chance. You know, relatively slow developing play action, but Jakovic gets to the top of his drop, and he's right there. And so now it's been 3rd and 11 plus throughout the night for
3rd and 15. Just barely got that play off in time, off the pump fake. Jerkovic going to go long downfield. He overthrew everybody. Alex Sinkfield running back, play action. Jerkovic wants to keep it, and he's denied. Took a pretty good stop, too. Good hit by Chamari Connor.
It's a good job of kind of gritting it out to get the first down.
Time running out here the first half on BC. Finally some offensive life, and it's going to be incomplete. Dumped over the middle. A flag is down on the play. Jerkovic. And it's tipped. The pass is interrupted. The tip by Garbett. The 6'1", 255-pound senior got a hand on. And he told us this week he knew he was going to stand there and take it all in before the Hokies came through the tunnel to get this one underway. Here's Holston finding plenty of room to operate. And off to the near sideline. He picks up a first down.
Great job of BC defensively. They just lose contained completely. It's easy for
a very rough first half for Jerkovic, a talented quarterback. Set some big days. That's going to be fumbled by Garwo, but it's going to be recovered by Boston College. He jumped back on top of it just in the nick of time.
Seen him with the pressure, seen him with a couple stops. It's just an inside move. It's just too quick.
3rd down, 13 for Jerkovic from the end zone. In the pocket, here's the pressure. He'll fling that high, and it's going to be out of bounds. Well, Chance Black, freshman, in there to back. On 2nd down and 7, he will rifle that one. It'll be caught by Gosnell and push that for a first down, a 13-yard pickup.
You saw him as he finished there.
Lofton in motion. And a handoff. And pick up a first down. Stop by Woodby.
Offense will get going. Let's keep fighting. Maybe we have a chance.
Wells back to throw and a long toss. And a tremendous catch down on that sideline. Outstanding play as it's hauled in by Caleb Smith.
Just a simple go route, and I think that really probably should have been a flag thrown as well for holding. Just a great job of bringing it in with one hand by Caleb.
Jalen Holston with him in the backfield on 3rd and 12 from the shotgun. Rifles another one, and that's going to be caught and pick up a first down. Blumrick, who's been used all over the field tonight. 3rd and goal. Wants to throw, and a touchdown. Firing to get Caleb Smith in the end zone. A 3-yard toss, and a touchdown for the Hokies.
It's going to be a little whip route. It's going to start in like a slant and snap it back out, and then Holston does a great job of blocking on the perimeter. And so basically you get a clean throwing lane. Good job blocking on the perimeter. Throw the little whip route to Smith, sell it inside, snap it back out, ball right to the face mask. That's good offense right there all the way around by Virginia Tech with a big bow moment.
Throughout that impressive drive, taking it down to the final minute, 22 of the third. And Ross on for the point after and good. 24-10.
Good.
North Carolina perfect 3-0. Couple of heart stoppers in there. Pressure on Jakovic. He's going to be dragged down. The Hokies all over him again. And once again, Taiwan Garbett, who has been his best friend tonight.
Once again, here he comes from down here. And Nick Thomas, who's in the game at right tackle, just doesn't stand a chance. Just gets way out over his toes and there's no chance.
Ball on their 40. Down 24-10. Jerkovic on the move again. Looking down. Billy slips and falls. He left it behind. A loose football. Boy, he just lost his footing, Tim, and he went down, and he's in some pain.
Yeah, Jerkovic is pointing for guys to get down the field. I think he's getting ready to wind up and throw it, and slips down. And as he goes down, I think Garbett's knee to the side of the helmet for Jerkovic.
Jerkovic dumping it in the middle, and it's going to be complete, but got nothing out of that really as Gill makes the play. Did pick up 7, but they were long.
Drive, conservative so far this drive.
Back to throw out of the shotgun, fires and complete for a first down. Right on the money to Connor Blumrick.
Talked about the positivity and kind of optimism of his messaging. I think it's probably good for these players, to do that and be able to come.
And a dream come true certainly for him tonight has to be when he came out of that tunnel in this environment, which is just spectacular. The knee down, and that is the ball game. 27-10, the final score here tonight. And the Hokies can celebrate despite the rain